A tragic Dallas shooting over a thank you dispute. This is crazy. People are so angry, man. This is an egregious act, and we'll get into it right away. In a heartbreaking escalation of everyday rudeness, 41-year-old Cecilia Simpson was fatally shot in the parking lot of a Dallas PetSmart on October 8, 2025, following a heated argument that began when she held the door open for a 22-year-old Keona Zachyua Hampton. We're just going to go with Keona Hampton at a nearby Five Below store, but received no thanks. What started as a verbal confrontation over basic manners quickly turned into physical, spilling into the pet store where employees intervened, only for the dispute to continue outside. Captured on surveillance and witness footage showing Hampton allegedly throwing a bottle and firing multiple shots at Simpson's car, striking her fatally. Hampton, who confessed to the shooting after her arrest, now faces a murder charge, highlighting the devastating consequences of unchecked anger in public spaces. This is egregious. Wow. Over someone opening the door and another person didn't say thank you. An argument ensues. That argument escalates. And before you know it, you have other people that try to intervene. It carries outside, and next thing you know, someone is unalive. Let's get over here to the news coverage of it.
We have new details on a woman's murder at a Dallas shopping center that escalated from a courteous gesture to a violent confrontation. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes, Fox 4's Alex Boyer, live with the details from arrest records. Alex.
Hey guys, and according to that arrest warrant affidavit, we now know that it was the victim who got mad at the suspect for not saying thank you after she held the door open for the suspect at an area business. Well, that ended up spilling over into another nearby business where the arguing continued, and then once they were outside, that is when that verbal altercation turned deadly.
The shooter was telling them, come outside, like, let's handle it outside, like, you know, let's fight outside. And the mom and the daughter were kind of just like telling her to like go away.
This 27-year-old nurse who asked that we not use her name had just walked out of this PetSmart store located off West Wheatland Road in the southeast Oak Cliff area of Dallas Tuesday afternoon when she noticed two women, one with her 20-year-old daughter, arguing in the parking lot. Moments later, she heard gunshots.
But the mom and daughter tried to like get in their car and like de-escalate the situation, but the lady wasn't having it. So they ended up starting to fight. And then that's when the lady pulled out her gun and shot her.
Dallas police later identified the suspect as 22-year-old Keona Hampton. She fled the scene in her car, but was arrested hours later with the help of surveillance video that captured her image, car, and license plate. The witness ran to help and put her training to work, performing CPR.
The daughter was next to the mom the whole time. She, it's hard because, like, you know, the screaming of a child for her mother is never easy, and it's never going to leave my head.
The victim, identified as Cecilia Simpson, died at the hospital. All of this started on the other end of the shopping center at Five Below as both the suspect and victim exited the store with something that might seem like a simple gesture of courtesy. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson got upset at Hampton for not thanking her for holding the door. It spiraled quickly from there. Hampton, who reportedly waived her Miranda rights, confirmed that she engaged in the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument, throwing a drink bottle at Simpson's car when she was about to leave and engaging in a physical altercation with her, adding that she took out her gun and shot Simpson, stating she was trying to get Simpson away from her. And again, the victim's daughter was a witness to all of it.
I've been trying not to cry, but just like, you know, being in high school, like my mom was such an important person during my lifetime, and she's the reason I became a nurse. My whole family is. Honestly, if I could just hug that daughter, like, I just feel so bad for her, and I just want her to know that I did everything I could. Those other people did everything they could.
And those other people included two other nurses who rotated in CPR. Meanwhile, I can tell you that Hampton remains at the Dallas County Jail and no bond has been set.
You throw your life away over what? Bravado? You throw your life away because you want to keep it real. This is where keeping it real goes wrong. Once again, I've said this many times, and I felt this way since probably my early teenage years, that we have a propensity for violence. Like everything has to result in, I'm gonna do something to you. I'm gonna whoop you, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna burn the motor down. All of this unnecessary anger. And this woman threw her life away because you're at a PetSmart. You're over here by businesses. There is going to be all kind of closed circuit cameras, surveillance cameras everywhere. There's plenty of eyewitnesses. It's during the daytime. It sounds like it went from one location to another, then it spilled outside. So I'm sure you were loud. Both of y'all probably were loud and obnoxious, and no one wants to back down. And then it results in this. It results in this young lady, man, 22 years old, unalives a woman in front of her daughter and then takes off. But people are just too proud to just say, you know something, I'm out of here. I don't want nothing to do with this. My bad. Because it does not need to end like this. That's one of the main reasons why, man, I don't even flip people off on the interstates when mugs cut you off, or they want to feel indignant over, maybe they think you cut them off or you driving too slow. They drive by you, man. I just keep it moving, dude. People are crazy. People are crazy. And over what people feel is a little bit of disrespect, they will do something that is egregious, just to the level where it's just like, man, if you were calm, you'd be like, man, that's crazy. That is crazy for me to even think that. It's even more crazy for someone to even do something like this. Unfortunately, you're going to have people who are just malicious also. For whatever reason, man, what's the quote in Batman? They just want to see the world burn. And they feel as if they're offended by everything and accountable for nothing. And I'm sure what this person here is saying, I'm sure the video surveillance is going to tell a whole different story, man. She's like, oh, I'm trying to get this person off of me, as if your life was in danger. I guess more is going to come out with this story, but this here could have easily been de-escalated by people just saying, hey, I'm sorry, or hey, let's just cool out. We both tripping.